Beyond Lifetimes, Blood and Fires of the Phoenix. By Mary Grace Carvalho. The Tree of Bond, the Rorins, and the Dream. As Nathan and Lyra kissed, the Altetia flower glowed more radiantly. Their vow was sealed and accepted and would be for eternity. Then the trunk of the Tree of Bond opened, waiting for them as a new couple to consummate their marriage and create life. They walked out of the water of the oasis toward the tree. Lyra and Nathan stood before the Tree of Bond as it slowly opened, its trunk parting to reveal the sacred space within. The air around them shimmered, warm and alive, as if the tree itself was calling them.
Nathan, the Tree of Bond is waiting for us. If we go there now and share a bond of Olivia and Mirakyra to consummate our marriage, I will bear your child. Do you want us to have our firstborn?
Nathan's expression softened, but he did not move. Instead, he stepped closer, his hand gently taking hers, grounding himself before answering.
My love, you know that I would love to. However, it isn't the right time. If you bear a child before I am crowned as your consort, our child, our miracle, will be branded illegitimate. I don't want our child to bear shame for simply existing. I won't let anyone look down on our precious child just because it was born at the wrong time.
The Tree of Bond remained open, waiting, glowing, breathing, but Nathan chose restraint over desire, protecting not just their love, but the future of what they would create together. Lyra looked at him, and instead of hurt, something deeper filled her gaze. Certainty.
That is not an issue, my love. I can carry your child and delay its birth. I want to have your child, my Nathan. So, will you allow it? As I told you, I want you to have all of my firsts, from my first kiss, even to my first child. I love you with all that I am, Nathan. Ever since my heart started beating and learned how to fall in love, it's always been you.
Lyra, my love, you've made me so happy. The way you honor me as your eternal love, it's something beyond beautiful. You give me a place in your life that no one else could ever take. Yes, my love, we will not waste this chance for you to bear my child, our child, the living proof of our love.
He pulled her into his arms, lifting her effortlessly as a radiant, unguarded smile spread across his face, and without hesitation he carried her toward the Tree of Bond. Nathan gently laid Lyra down upon the living pod within the Tree of Bond. Their eyes never left each other. Nathan hovered above her, his hands still holding hers, his gaze steady, reverent, unguarded, full of everything he had never been able to say. Slowly, he brushed his hand to her cheeks, and with a warm gaze he leaned down and kissed her. Soft, sacred, a promise, not a question. When he drew back, he gazed at her, his voice low, filled with emotion that trembled beneath control.
Lyra, this is ours. Just you and me. Feel my overflowing love for you, and may it reach to your core and create life. Accept my love, its warmth and its depth.
Nathan, oh my Nathan, I accept it, and I will fully surrender to you as your wife, as the woman who would embrace your love and the life you want to create within me.
Then their lips met again. This time, Lyra's hand slipped to the back of his head, gently drawing him closer. Her lips answering his with a quiet certainty. No longer hesitant, no longer holding back. Nathan deepened the kiss, not with urgency, but with devotion, like he was finally allowed to love her without restraint. And in that moment, the bond of Olivia and Mirakyra reached its full course. They did not unite through power, but through flesh and soul. Two hearts, two souls becoming one. At last the bond was completed, they felt it. At the same time, a presence, new, fragile, alive. Nathan stilled his breath, catching as something unfamiliar yet deeply known settled within their shared connection. Lyra's eyes softened, then filled with light as a smile slowly bloomed across her lips.
Nathan, we did it. We actually did it. It's here. Did you feel it too? Our child is here, in my core. It's a wonderful feeling.
Nathan's hand covered hers instantly, as emotion overwhelmed him, not fear, but wonder, not power, not destiny, just love. That had created life.
Yes, oh yes, my love. I felt it too. We have just created life, our child, our miracle. And I cannot contain my happiness right now. And it's all thanks to you.
Now, let us delay your birth, our little one. For now, you will dwell within your father's heart, and remain there until the day you can be welcomed, openly and proudly, as our child. There you will feel the strength of his heart, and it will keep you safe, keep you alive, until the time comes for you to return to me, and finally be born. And I will name you Denaya El, for you are from the heart of your father.
With delicate care, she guided it from her womb, cradling it in her hands as though holding something infinitely precious. Nathan watched in quiet awe, his breath unsteady. Lyra stepped closer and placed the glowing life against his chest. Nathan held his chest gently, feeling the warmth within him. 2 heartbeats now intertwined with his own. He looked at Lyra, his eyes filled with something deeper than love. It is gratitude.
My heart is too full, my love. You and Dana Yael, both within it. What a beautiful existence I have. I am grateful for your love, my Lyra Theum. Now let us return to Embervale at the heart of Etheria. I cannot wait to celebrate our union and honor you as my wife and as the mother of my child.
Lyra and Nathan left the oasis riding Virion, heading toward Embervale as the banquet awaited them. There was more than enough reason to celebrate and hold a banquet. It was not only for their sealed union and vow, but also for the child they had chosen to await until the right time for its birth. At the eternal oasis of love, the Rorins arrived. Their presence disturbed the stillness of the sacred place, their eyes scanning what remained. The general stepped forward and placed his hand against the tree of bond. The moment he touched it, a vision surged through him, the Altesia flower glowing, floating gently within the oasis. A bond completed, a union sealed. His hand slowly dropped.
We are too late. The divine maiden has bound herself to another man, and now we have lost her presence. Her fire is veiled, hidden beyond our reach. That only points to one place, Etheria, the land we cannot enter. Only the Phoenix fire-bearers can.
The commander's eyes gazed at the land of Etheria.
We must return to Lord Belumiere and inform him of what has transpired. The Emperor's wife must be retrieved. Even if she has bound herself to the fire-bearer of Ilarion, we know where and to whom she truly belongs.
A voice cut through the air.
Rorins, what are you doing here, in the land of Valamont? And who are you hunting?
One of the Rorins moved, his hand drifting toward the hilt of his sword. The man let out a quiet breath, almost amused.
I wouldn't go that way. Because once I draw my sword, it won't return to its holder clean.
The commander narrowed his eyes, studying him.
Who are you? Are you going to try to block our way and stop us from fulfilling our mission?
The man did not answer immediately. Instead, he stepped forward. Slow, deliberate.
I asked you first. What is your business here? Tell me, and I might tell you who I am.
We are here to retrieve the wife of our emperor. She is the Empress of Valamont, and she has bound herself to the King of Embervale, Ilarion's sacred vessel.
The man's eyes narrowed.
I am Roy, king of the Horan kingdom and Valkyris, and I am a god-slayer. The woman you are looking for is the one I love. My Rai, my shield. Who are you to claim she is your emperor's wife? Leave this place and pray that we do not cross paths again, because I do not show mercy.
The commander scoffed, being amused by Roy's arrogance.
Ha ha! We do not fear any god-slayer. We only fear our emperor, because he has danced on the bones of the likes of you. You should be the one praying to never cross paths with him, because you would need to know how to beg for mercy to spare your petty life.
The commander turned away and spoke to his Rorins.
Let us go. We cannot waste time here. Our emperor is relying on us to succeed.
Then, the commander looked at Roy once more and spoke.
We will leave, but do not think we are afraid of you. We just don't want to waste energy on something who doesn't deserve it.
In a blink of an eye, the Rorins disappeared, leaving Roy at the oasis. They are heading back to Avalos. Roy remained at the oasis, his gaze fixed on the Altisha flower, the radiant proof of Nathan and Lyra's sealed vow. Its light pulsed quietly. Undeniable.
So, she has accepted her destiny, to be shared by the bearers of the Phoenix Fire Trinity. Then I too will claim my place, so I can stand beside her as her consort. But first, I must go to Eldrin. The Well of Truth awaits.
The banquet in Embervale ended with laughter and joy, and as the night quieted, Nathan and Lyra retired to their chamber. Lyra rested her head on Nathan's chest, listening to the steady rhythm of his heartbeat, and the softer, hidden one within it. Their child.
My little one, rest well. Your father and I will be here, waiting for you.
And as her eyes grew heavy, she slowly drifted into sleep. In her dream she heard it, a flute, soft, distant, calling. Lyra stirred, her brows faintly knitting as she followed the sound. Her steps light, guided by something she could not explain. She wandered, searching for the one who played it. But no one appeared. Instead, she was led into a beautiful garden, alive with flowing fountains, their waters dancing softly under a gentle glow. Then she saw it. A glowing blue Altisha flower. It stood alone, radiant, almost waiting for her. Lyra's breath softened. Drawn to it, she stepped closer, reaching out carefully. But as her fingers stretched further, her footing slipped. She gasped softly, and almost fell. A hand caught her firm, steady, wrapped gently around her waist. Lyra's eyes widened slightly as she turned, expecting Nathan, but it wasn't him. A man stood behind her. Ash blue hair, a circlet resting upon his head. A prince. His eyes were fixed on her, filled with something deep, something warm. Something that looked almost like longing, as if he had waited a lifetime.
Careful, my lady, or you might get hurt.
Lyra couldn't help but gaze at him, his voice, she knew it. Not just heard, but felt as if it had always lived within her, echoing softly in a place she could not name. It stirred something deep inside her. A quiet, aching longing. Lyra whispered to her mind. Why is he so familiar, and why do I feel so drawn to him? Like he held me in his arms before. Then, a fragment of a memory surfaced, a voice warm, familiar, aching.
I'm here now, my Lyra Theum. Stay in my arms. I will keep you safe, my beloved.
It wasn't just something she heard, she felt it. As if it had once wrapped around her. Just like the arms holding her now, Lyra's breath faltered. That voice. It wasn't new, it was remembered.